Culture to me means norms, values, visions in an organization, things that an organization wants to promote, behavior that an organization wants to encourage.
Culture means two big and important things to me. The first is why we do the things we do, and the second is how we do the things we do. And a corporate culture, to me, is characterized by a shared understanding among all employees on these elements, a shared commitment and a shared engagement.
What I think is special about the Telenor culture is that on one hand, we have this kind of soft values where we put the people in the center, and on the other hand, we are a high-performing company. And I think traditionally, we would think that those elements don't correlate.
I was, told by a colleague of mine that I should go and join Telenor. And then he actually told me a story that really made me think, or it really convinced me that I should go and join Telenor. He told me that the CEO of the organization, who was Torre Johnson at that time, actually dresses up in a Hawaiian t-shirt and walks down to the ice cream shop right next to the office and just picks up ice cream. He's just like an ordinary employee. He's not, the privileged CEO that corporate culture has known. That really convinced me. I said, I want to be part of that culture. This is the organization that I want to be associated with.
I think one important element in developing the culture and turning it into to tangible results is for the leadership and the management to take an active responsibility in actually converting the strategy into a connection and a bridge into the vision and the mission, so that we create a connect between what we're trying to do on an operational level and the why and the how we're trying to do this.
To support our strategic ambitions, we should really bring on the risk-taking, the open-minded attitudes, the willingness to explore the new opportunities.
I think Telenor culture should be developed, in a way that supports the pace of change in the future. I mean, if the one thing that we have learned in the last 3-4 years is that the world changes outside very rapidly. You cannot predict the future. The best that you can do is really adapt to it when the change happens and keep your ears to the ground.
Empowerment for me means that we stimulate change and improvement in people's life. It doesn't matter whether you are in Norway or in Dhaka. We make people's life better. That's empowerment for me.
Empowerment to me means giving or receiving a small push in order to take out your potential into something really, really good.
To me, empowerment means the amount of trust and faith that the organization is willing to place in me.
Empowerment to me is on two levels, basically. One is on the micro level, which is within the organization, and with me as a leader setting the stage for my team members to take charge of their own actions and to be able to perform. The other one is on a macro level, and that's when we're talking about the corporate strategy of empowering societies. And that's where we as a company can create a platform, can create interaction with our customers to enable them to take the next step and to empower their own lives to move forward or go beyond. So it's both on the micro level and it's on the macro level, and I think they are connected. We can't have one without the other.